Good afternoon, it is Saturday the 15th of November and it's just coming up to 4:30. So I started off a little bit later today. I wanted to come out and try and do a bit of Uber before I went out, but I wouldn't have had time, to be honest, and it's a bit of a pain because you clean all the vehicle down and whatnot and make sure you're all fully charged, ready for your private job. And what I didn't want to do is do all that, come out to do 1, maybe 2 hours of Uber, and then I'd have to go and top it back up again. Then I'd have to get in the back and start cleaning up again. So so I basically just decided against it. I just went and done my private job. I've dropped them off in Manchester and I need to go back for them at 11 o'clock tonight. So yeah, I've came back, I've had something to eat at home, jump on the rapid charger to get me back up again, and yeah, I'm just about to come online now. So I'll be staying on until about maybe about 10 o'clock, something like that. Maybe a little bit before, to be honest, and then I need to head back. So yeah, I should get about between 4 and 5 hours in of Uber. So yeah, I'll see what's happening. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, and it's not raining either, so it's definitely not going to be on that £40 an hour mark like it was, but I'll see what happens over the next couple of hours anyway. So a little update, it's turned 6:30 and it's going alright, to be honest. It's not too bad. So I started off, as soon as I come online, little £4.27. That was just knocking around Ormskirk, 1.3 miles. I then had an XL, which was Skelmersdale back into Ormskirk. Kind of took 25 minutes thereabouts, because it was like 10 minutes to run there, and it was about 15 back. It wasn't too bad, like £16 and a penny for 5.5 miles. It was like a group of women, probably like in the 40s or whatever, and they were just like dead funny. They were all getting in, messing about. One of them was talking about prostitutes first, and then she was talking about drugs, and then she was talking about, this was the one in the front, she was talking about she'd gone to her boss to say she thinks that they should do a calendar for Christmas, a naked one. And I think, I don't know if it was a mum or something in the back, and she was like, but there's only 3 women that work there. She was like, yeah, so we'd have to do 4 months each. So and then they do packaging or something, like burger boxes and that. She said, so I'd have to stand there with like a burger box over my nipples and that. So they're all laughing their heads off. And then she was going, she said, oh, you and your stiff nips, she said, you're able to hang like little Christmas baubles off them or something. And she went, what, with mine? I could hang a bloody coffee mug off mine. Okay, that was just howling laughing. And they were saying, oh, look at him, he's laughing his head off now. So yeah, they were a funny bunch, them. After that, I had, including a pound tip, an £8.52, Ormskirk back to Skem. It was 14 minutes, going 4.6 miles. And then as soon as I dropped there, I had an XL, pretty much in the next street, £16.38. It was a 13-minute job, going 7 miles. It's like right on the outskirts of Ormskirk. It was like the St Helens Linkway there. So I dropped them off and it was like bang on the hour. So that first hour was quite impressive. It was 28, 30, 42. It's about 42, 43 pound, I think. Then going into the next one, I started heading back towards St Helens. And a job popped up right there on the bypass, a couple of little cottages. Pulled in, the guy come out, he went, oh sorry mate, he said, when I booked it, it said you were going to be about 10 minutes. And to be fair, I did pull up like 60 seconds later. So he was like, I'm just waiting for the wife. So I was like, right, okay. Sat outside for probably about 7 or 8 minutes. Because I accepted it because it was taking me back to Ormskirk. And then he was like, oh, don't worry, I'll box out with the tip on the app and all this. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So anyway, waited about 8 minutes. His wife comes out and just gets in, doesn't even say hello. That was fuming. So I got £8.31 for that. That was a 10-minute job. 4.7 miles. Then went into little X job. To give me a £5 tip. That was Ormskirk to Ormskirk. It was an 8-minute job. Going 4.5 miles, so not too bad. So that's currently 23. And then I done this little Ormskirk to Ormskirk, 5.64, 3-minute job, going 1.3 miles. So that was pretty much 28 pound, I think. Yeah, about £28. So yeah, first 2 hours, not too bad to be honest. What was it, 40, 50, I've lost count, 60, it's like best part is like 70 quid, so yeah, you know, it's like £35 an hour. Obviously the first hours helped out a lot, but then, you know, £5 of that was a tip as well, which I've only just seen, to be honest. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. I'm going to carry on for a bit, and hopefully it continues. So it's just coming up to 8:30. Yeah, well, technically I haven't done 2 hours, but I'll go over it now. So last update was 6:30. I done a little Ormskirk to Ormskirk XL job, £7.13, and that was a 2-minute job going 0.4 of a mile. So I picked them up, and the guy come out, he went, "Oh, sorry about this, mate." He said, "There's like 10 of us going out, but all the women, because they've got the heels on, they don't want to walk to the bar," which was 0.4 of a mile away. So 6 women got in, all because they all had heels on, and all the blokes walked. So I just dropped them off around the corner for, you know, £7.13. After that, I got an Ormskirk to Skem, 7:42. That was a 12-minute job going 4.8 miles. After that, I got a Skem back into Ormskirk. That was £11.85. 13-minute job going 6.3 miles. And then that was the hour. So that hour was about 14, 15. It's about £26, £27. And then after that, I kind of cut it short because I'd done a little, it was like the outskirts of Ormskirk back into Ormskirk. That was £9.77. That was an 8-minute job going 3.6 miles, which then led me on to dropping a guy off at the university, £4.11, a 3-minute job going 1 mile. So technically I only done about 40 minutes of that hour, so that gave me about £14 thereabouts. Yeah, basically I had to stop, I had to go and pick up a cake, and then I had to take that back to mine, go in, have a wee and whatnot, so I lost about 20 minutes of that hour, and then I've just come back to jump on this rapid charger. So up to now I've done, I call it 4 hours, but it's less than 4 hours to be fair, about 114. So over the 4, that's £28.50 an hour, which is good, to be honest. That's, as you know, I tend to aim for at least £30 an hour on a Saturday, so yeah, quite happy with that. And like I said, if I knocked off that other 20 minutes, you'd probably push it up a little bit to, what, like £29 an hour or something. So yeah, the reason I've come off is because I need to get up to the Tesla rapid charger, which is near the AO Arena, which is 37 miles away, and I've been on charge like 2 minutes now, but I've got exactly 37 miles of range. So yeah, I know I like pushing it, but not that much. So I want to get a little bit of a top up. It's then going to take me an hour basically to get up there, so I want to be leaving here for about 10 to 9, get up there for 10 to 10. I then want to get a full charge at the Tesla charger, which is going to be like another at least half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. That's going to take me to roughly 10:30, and then it's about a 15 to 20 minute drive over to that's because of the traffic, it's only like 2 miles to the arena, because I'm picking the customer up at 11 o'clock, so I want to obviously get there about 10 minutes beforehand. And then once I pick them up, I then need to drive back to Formby, which is going to be again at least an hour, so I should be in Formby for about midnight. And then I was thinking, driving back from Formby back to mine, I can see if there's any kind of jobs going, see if I can pick something up. So that's why I want to have a full charge in case something comes up. I don't want to just put a little bit of a charge in so I've got enough to drop them off and get home, because then if a decent job comes up from like Formby to Southport, for example, I won't be able to take it because I won't have enough battery. So yeah, I might as well just jump on that rapid charger there, but I don't want to stay out too late because I've got another booking in the morning. Don't even know what time that one is. 8:20 Liverpool Airport, so I'm going to be up and out for probably 7ish, and they're going up to Lancaster. There's about, I think there's 15 of them coming over from the Isle of Man, It's the ladies' hockey team. So basically I'm taking them up to Lancaster, and then that'll be it for me tomorrow, because I've got a busy day. So yeah, just going to be up and out, do that little job. So pretty much I think that's going to be my Uber shift for tonight. So yeah, really short, but my private job is more than made up for what I would have normally made on top of that, so it's not too bad. Plus it's a hell of a lot easier, because like, you know, that private job, which probably all in takes about 4 hours, you know, for me to, you know, pick them up, drop them off and get home is 2. So obviously doing that twice, 4 hours, that's going to pay me more than what I've earned in the past 4 hours doing Uber, you know, which is ducking and diving and taking these this stack here, there, everywhere. So yeah, it's a lot easier, and like I've said in the past, for probably 50 to 60% of your journeys with private jobs, you're in the car on your own as well, but you're still getting that decent hourly rate. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. You know, kind of hit me hourly target, what I'd like to meet. If I do get another job, obviously I'll do another update later on, but it'll probably be about 1 o'clock, if that means I've stayed out for another hour. But yeah, if I don't see it again, that's the end of Saturday's shift. So I will might catch you during the week if I do come out. If not, I will catch you next week.